Today we're going to talk about roots and zeros of polynomials. Remember to take notes on the example. So we have the example x to the fourth plus x squared minus 20 is equal to 0. So what we have to do first is let u equal x squared. So we plug u in for x. We have u squared plus u minus 20 is equal to 0. So when we factor this, we're looking for what factors to what multiplies a negative 20 and adds to 1. That would be 4 and negative 4 and 5. So we have u squared minus 4u plus 5u minus 20. We group the first two. And the first two have a u in common, so I can pull out a u. The second two have a 5 in common, so I can pull out a 5. So when I pull out a u, I'm left with u minus 4. When I pull out a 5, I'm also left with u minus 4. So I have two terms with a u minus 4, so I can factor out a u minus 4, and I'm left with u plus 5. So my two factors are u plus 5 and u minus 4. Remember, u is equal to x squared, so x squared plus 5 and x squared minus 4 is our two factors. So now to find the zeros, or the roots of our polynomial, we're going to set each of these equal to 0. So x squared plus 5 equals 0. So we subtract 5 and we get x squared equals negative 5. Take the square root of both sides, we get positive or negative. Remember, anytime you take the square root, it's positive or negative. Square root of negative 5. Remember, you cannot take the square root of a negative number, so we have positive or negative I radical 5 is two of our solutions to this polynomial. X squared minus 4 is the same thing as x squared equals 4. When I add 4 over, take the square root of both, you get positive or negative 2. So you have 4 roots to this polynomial: positive I radical 5, negative I radical 5, positive 2, and negative 2. So it was a quartic, so there was 4 possible solutions. We'll talk more about this tomorrow in class. Make sure you have this example down.